Hello, Kyle in Monster Costume. This is some quick videos to show you at least some skills on what I've done as far as programming goes. So anyway, I'll just get started. I've networked my computer and the Macintosh computer together. Just a second. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's full screen. But anyway, let's see. I know you asked me about UIKit, and I completely forgot what it was. But that's because well, I use it, but I forgot that its name was UIKit. So this is a little mock-up I did for a bid I put on vWorker. It used to be Rent-A-Coder. I didn't get the job, but I was prototyping to see if I could do it ahead of time. Anyway, I'll bring this with me tomorrow. But here's the app. And the person wanted to basically take some pictures and move it around, kind of like, what is it, like you put stuff on a face. So I was like, I need different pictures and I need to see if I can load them dynamically. So I did. As you can see, these are pictures from Sam's Teach Yourself, one of those books. I learned you can rotate these things, but then it ends up changing the entire X and Y axis, and you have to use a ImageRect and then save it, and I didn't actually bother with that. I looked for game engines to try and make saving screenshots a little easier and not having to mess with the X and Y axis being completely skewed. But add, edit, delete. They don't respond to gestures. I did add and remove some gestures, a gesture recognizer to, I forget which program. I think I thought about this one, but it just, because the rotation didn't work, there was almost no point for a gesture recognizer. So this is just a basic put images on the screen, responds to dragging, and then delete. And let's see. Okay, so I'll go into another app I made. This is an older one. I'll get out of the Mac. And let's see. I'll make the window a little smaller so you can see better. Okay, I made this in IBasic. A long time ago I found IBasic and learned it had basically C syntax, but without all the extra stuff. You just get straight to coding. So what this does is it's an ebook file dynamic creator. You can create ebooks without having to recompile, basically. It's a lot of comments, but mixed in, it's about 700. Yeah, I'd say without the comments, probably 600 or less lines of code. And it's just a basic loop that renders buttons to the screen and does a bunch of tests. See if the mouse is over them, and let's see. With this, oops, sorry about that. All right, so with this text file here, default.txt, it's what it loads, and I put in some notes to let whoever is using this know how it works. So there's some comments in it. This reads the text file. It's really basic. One line is the property. The next line is what it's going to load. Begins with default.txt, and I found out the audio doesn't work on Windows 7 and higher systems, but this was like before I had Windows 7, so either way, I will show you the program as soon as it runs. Okay, I know how to get it to run. Just a second. Okay, so it's loading all these pictures dynamically, and if you click on this, it tells you, actually if you mouse over it, it has a sound effect, and I got it to run on my grandma's computer. She has XP. Like I said, this program is old. I'd update it, but it's a completely non-standard language. And it's 3 parts to a joke, and it's just a demonstration. And as you can see, I have horrible graphic skills, or had horrible graphic skills anyway, with this program. And yeah, it just loads the audio files as soon as you click it. And then that whole second page is actually, you can tell it what it is in default.txt. So you say on the menu switch, go to second.txt, and then there's a bunch of comments because it's not a keyword. If it's not a keyword, it's a comment. And then it just does the same thing. Loads a bunch of OGG files, and then yeah. So I know you probably know. Well, you might know what it's like to get disqualified for a job because you're not familiar with some sort of GUI system. It's like, I write my own GUI systems. Does that count? So yeah, and I know it doesn't matter with you guys because you guys know what game development is like, but I just found that kind of funny. Okay, that's it for this one.